Welcome back to another show and tell video. Today we're looking at a vintage microphone from Shure Brothers Incorporated. This one example is made in the USA and is a model 560 dynamic lavalier. So this would be used typically for possibly some sort of presenting, lecture, public speaking type of talking usage that would be used primarily for speech and not for necessarily music or broadcasting due to the kind of the design of the internals of the microphone itself. It's more intended to pick up voice range, frequencies, and be able to kind of, I would assume, kind of filter out the ambient noise so that speech would be recognizable in kind of like a hall or a large room or even probably arena type setting. And again, not for fine detail acoustic broadcasting. So again, lectures, talks, classroom settings, that type of thing, PA systems, etc. So this I think was originally introduced in 1964 and then was in subsequent catalogs produced by Shure. And Shure actually has the vintage catalogs online. This is where I got a lot of this information from, so feel free to do your own reference and research on the Shure products. And we can go into a little bit of observational detail here. This boasted at the time an 18-foot cable, which I will not unravel at the moment. As you can see, the type of jack here. This is, I guess, single channel due to the single insulation groove there. This does unscrew to reveal the wire connection, which then could possibly be repaired, replaced, or serviced in the case of damage to this portion of the cable and jack. Since this is used typically for a lavalier, possibly for standing, walking while doing a presentation, this is a neck chain, kind of elastic, semi-elastic rope string here with the ball style chain, which would then hook into this little connector end here, and then you could hang this around your neck per se, and this end would face up towards the speaker's upper body, and this would then rest against their chest, so get the best pickup range. This does detach, so this I believe is what they called at the time their clip grip lavalier assembly. So you could actually detach that and go handheld. This is advertised as a non-reflecting black satin finished all-metal case with stainless grills. You can see the stainless grill, black casing, and this does have various informational stickers around this part of the casing, which does rotate freely. Dual impedance, 200 ohms and high. So these boasted a impedance range between 150 and 250 ohms. So this one was set at 200 and a high impedance range. And they did say that high load impedance is achieved by moving pin jacks. So take that for what it is. Diaphragm inside of here is a Shure Dura Acoustic. That was the technology at the time. Dimensionally, they list this as 3 and 29/32 of an inch long by 1 1/3 inch in diameter. the widest part here. Net weight of 5 ounces with a packaged weight of 13 ounces, which I'm sure is for consideration for shipping costs, etc. They did list more of the frequency range specs on the charts in the catalog. So I do believe it will range from between 40 hertz and 10,000 hertz, or as they listed, cycles per second. And the output, if I read the data correctly, was listed as a dash, so assuming that's a minus, for high output dash 56.5 decibels, where 0 decibels equals 1 volt per microbar and 1.33 millivolts per microbar. And then they listed low output as dash 55.5 decibels, where 0 decibels equals 1 milliwatt per 10 microbar, 0.149 millivolt per microbar. So a mix of units there. So that's kind of interesting. So again, let's take another look here. Dual impedance, 200 ohms and high. If we keep rotating, we can see here SHURE Brothers Inc., made in the USA, as well as Model 560, a dynamic lavalier microphone on there. Those are in pretty good shape. So again, one of the SHURE Brothers series of microphones. This one for kind of presenter, public address type systems. Again, not meant for broadcasting or fine performance recording, meant purely for talks, lectures, that sort of purpose. So feel free to check out more information on SHURE online and your own research. This has been another show and tell video. Feel free to check out other show and tell videos on vintage Milsurp tools and expanded topics on the channel. We also do unboxing videos, as well as a section of book review, media reviews, and a series of curios for the curious, videos on more artsy type objects. Feel free to check all those out. Feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.